Fuck yeah, baby. Earl Skakel live and in the house. In the house. We're just watching a little bit of the Chargers and my hometown Chargers, 11-6, ranked number 7th against the New England Patriots. What kind of throw that was. And here we are. Kiss the man, the cobra, whatever you may want to kiss. Skakel in the house. Let's see what's going on right now in the world. We got a big game tomorrow. The Pittsburgh Steelers, my beloved Pittsburgh Steelers in the house, playing the ferocious pass rush of the Houston Texans. U-Haul hits people at Iran rally. Let's check that out.
So I just asked Shangul, and we'll hear what she had to say. Sorry, I was muted for a second. So I said to Shangul, I said, so a couple questions about this video. We see in the video there is a truck, which as
Will Smith would not come over to my house, but Will Sasso would. Yeah, R.I.P. Bob Weir, but not surprising that he died. You're an OG member of the Grateful Dead, you're going to probably not have a long shelf life. Now, he lasted longer than most. And, a good run. That's for sure. We've got a U-Haul driving a U-Haul with Islamic writing crashing through. Now let's go to X. Shangul on X. Let's see what this is about. X. I don't like to snipe people, but this is It's too cold, fornicate. It's too cold. It's too cold. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Gotta answer this text. Earl Skakel in the house. All right. Trying to entertain you guys and ask the pertinent questions of the LA riots. And also watch a football game at the same time. It is very cold for shirtless Sundays. That is for sure. Shandy girl, who are you talking about? Someone getting his ass beat. Free ball Sundays. I got some sweats on, man. I'm fucking cold, to be honest with you. Earl Skakel in the house. Now let's look up this guy's account. Shangul. Shagul. Maybe it was let's look up U-Haul. I mean, we got some good. This is breaking news to me. A U-Haul truck. Let's see what happened here. U-Haul driver. All right, the U-Haul driver. Iranians in Los Angeles. Oh, it was the man tried to mow down. All right, let's see. Let's see what this is about. The man tried to mow down people with a U-Haul truck at the anti. Okay, hold on here. Let's. Let's. Yeah, you don't really want to fuck around with the Iranians. I did not get your message, baby. I'm a busy man, Sasha. So let's see what happens here. I guess this guy is anti-Iranian or something. Let's see what's going on here. She tried to run over the protesters. All right, well, wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna. Whoa. Here's another. Whoa. Let's see if we can get a longer video. Yeah, it's like the new Reginald Denny, I guess. Let's see. Well, I don't know what that was about. But here we are in a nice friendly stream, unlike that stream. I mean, you don't really want to piss off Iranians like that. Let me see if I can. U-Haul. Yes, U-Haul Los Angeles. Let's see what that. Let me see if I can get the driver's footage. know me, I like to be, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt. I'm kind of rooting for the protesters to beat the shit out of them. I mean, as you see here, the cops got here. There's, looks like the protesters, whoa. Would you like to be the two cops assigned to get this guy out of harm's way? Oh, this guy got in a nice shot at the end. Yeah, this guy. All right, well, I don't believe anyone was hurt. Which is crazy. I want to get the driver's side. All right, now we have a translation of what was said on the track. No Shah, no regime. USA, don't repeat. No moolah. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Here's a hold on. Here's a side. Here's the driver's side. Let's get this. Okay, so here's the driver's side. Let's get this here. Nice. This is only for you guys. It's the driver's side for you right there. All right, here we go. This crowd wants fucking blood. 2 cops to send in. All right, here comes some more reinforcements. What up, Ross? Can you imagine me live streaming from this? I'd probably be killing it right now. But I don't want it that badly. I don't want the views that badly. Let's see. Okay, we got. Damn, that's crazy. Trying to find a better. All right, not that there's not that long of a footage out there because I'm sure people didn't know what the fuck was going on. I hope nobody was killed. So let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube and see what's going on. I mean, this is. I don't know what this is. I don't like this, but maybe I should just go to back to the Skid Row camp. Earl Skakel live. It's interesting time. It's the Feast of San Gennaro. No, I think it's from the line of guys lining up to fuck Scarlet Hampton. Oh, so a little Dabbleverse in there for Age of Quarrel. Apparently, some dude drove a truck into the middle of a protest. An anti-Iranian guy goes into a crowd of thousands of Iranians. Not a smart move. You can fix Scarlet. No, I can't. She's unfixable. She's hopped up on the fame of the Dabbleverse, just like Karmic X was, and it's she doesn't want the help. OnlyFans girls and porn girls, they thrive off of attention, but the attention will come and go, and then that's where the trouble will start with her. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way that world goes. I've seen it a million times before, so it's not going to end well. I disagree, Age of Coral. I mean, I can't tell you how many girls like her I've come across in Los Angeles. And, it's a brutal reality of you age out of that world fairly fast. Maybe Moses. What up, TB? So, yeah, Niners take out the Eagles, Patriots and Chargers looks like it's going to be a close game. Airport's streaming again. I'll stream at some point in Vegas next weekend. I'm only there for a day, but it should be a fun show. It's at the Punk Rock Museum. I'll be headlining my first Don't Tell show, and more to come on that as the week comes on. So it should be an interesting time. Yeah, this might be the best run of playoff games ever. I mean, just upset after upset after upset. And, there's no Kansas City this year, so I really believe that it's anyone's ball game this year. Anyone can win this year. Tomorrow night's going to be a great game. I mean, Steelers, you probably have to favor the Texans because of their pass rush. But, I think Aaron Rodgers is, if there's one guy who can outsmart a good pass rush, it's Aaron Rodgers. So, I played a few practices in high school, but my mom wouldn't sign the insurance waiver. So, 9/11. I always look up at a clock and it says 9/11. So it should be interesting, in this game. I mean, the Chargers are a good team, but, the Patriots, you all obviously have to favor them. They're 14-3. So, this looks good. I mean, it's good for the Steelers if the Chargers win. Because then all these, I think the Steelers were fourth ranked in the playoffs. So obviously Buffalo. I think if the Steelers win tomorrow, they play Buffalo. That's a tough game at Buffalo, but you can win on the road in the playoffs. So, I'm a great for mid '80s football, high school football. I've been the same size and strong as an ox, not necessarily gym strong back then, but I was just big bone. So I've really been this size since I was in the fourth grade. Now, I'm not saying I was as muscular as I am now, but in the fourth grade, I was probably 6'1". I mean, I don't know what I was, 150, 160. I mean, like I said many times before, I was so big as a kid, they were going to have to take out my pituitary gland. Yeah, and then George Kittle tore his Achilles, man. What a bummer that is. That's a tough, tough, if you can rehab it, and he'll have access to the best training in the world, much like Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I was 6'1". I was. I mean, they called me Ella. I was bullied for my size. It's funny, me and Hinchcliffe, I think we're so good at roasting because I was bullied as a kid for being bigger than everyone else. And Hinchcliffe, you could tell, was probably bullied as a kid for being smaller than everyone else. So, like in grade school basketball, I was dominating. I mean, I was like the Shaq of, you know, Beverly Hills grade school sports. Yeah, but kids are mean back then, They, now you can bully someone online. Back then it was in your face. Elephant Man, Earl the Giant. It was pretty fucking brutal. Even my first year in high school, I wasn't the biggest kid in my class anymore, but I was close, so I was bullied for that. So the weather is cold. The weather is very cold for Los Angeles. Yeah, total Baby Huey. I mean, I was called Baby Huey in 8th grade. We'd play football in 8th grade. Now, it wasn't a league or anything, but at my grade school, we played tackle football. And I was like that tight end on the Steelers, Darnell Washington. You weren't going to tackle me. Not even fucking close. So, TB is allowed all caps. TB is allowed all caps. Yeah, but back in the mid '80s, like I said, now you could just, look at trolls on the internet. Look at people on this stream. I mean, the last stream I had people stream, you suck, you're this, you're pussy, blah blah blah. They would never say it to my face, ever. So, no, not really. I mean, I wasn't strong enough. I mean, like I'm Jim Strong, but if you said, "Hey Earl, could you gorilla press slam someone?" No, I've never been that strong. What up? What up, Chris Mack in the house? So I'd like to be a wrestling manager one day. You know, I think that would be more my speed. I'd like to go up against Don Callis in AEW or Stokely Hathaway. Yeah, but in the mid '80s, there was no cell phones. You didn't, if you wanted to bully someone, you had to do it to their face. I loved watching the Indianapolis 500 in the AJ Foyt era. In terms of, never got into IndyCar, although there's a fascinating documentary on Gilles Villeneuve. Hinchcliffe is the most closeted gay man in show business. I don't know. People ask me all the time. I've only seen him with girls. That's all I can tell you. Oh wow, that's great. 6'3", 290. That's a big fucking boy. Yeah, the Steelers are 4th ranked, so they'd have to have. Yeah, I don't think they'll get another home game after tomorrow. So I don't know who that is, Articulate John. I mean, in high school though, I'd never really seen kids my age, my size, so it was a bit of a culture shock. Although in the few football practices I had, I was pretty good. But my mom wouldn't. I probably would have been a fullback and linebacker in high school because I would say in high school. 6'1". I was probably 6'1", 185 in high school. Yeah, Don Callis, I thought they would have Karrion Cross come into AEW, but apparently Don Callis allegedly harassed Karrion Kross's lady, so they'll never work together. So at the Chargers, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the Chargers. I mean, the Steelers are ahead of the Chargers. They're not ahead of the Pats. I mean, that would be great to get a second home game. Um, we had some big boys in high school. We had a guy who I still talk to, Big Daddy Carl Dahlquist. Um, he was a junior when I was a sophomore, so he's 1 year ahead of me. He was probably about 6'5", 280. Probably the biggest kid in my class was a guy by the name of John Perrick. He was 6'5", but not that heavy, maybe 230. I mean, he was like a tight end. When is Earl going to interview Scarlet Hampton? Literally zero interest. Have no interest at all of exploiting this girl who's clearly hurting and not doing well. It's embarrassing, the people who are interviewing her. Yeah, I mean, allegedly Don Callis, when they were in TNA, harassed her or something. I don't really know the full story, but if that's WWE and Cross was a hot free agent, Vince McMahon would call Callis, Scarlett, and Karrion Kross and go, let's make this an angle and make money off of it. But I just don't think AEW wants the headache, because it's not like he'd increase the ratings that much. Yeah, I don't find it funny. It's like total. I mean, I'll agree with Chad, and from this standpoint, it was total Mr. Kill everything, or not Mr. Kill everything. Ski mask. It's like a female ski mask. I don't find it funny, and I don't think she's smart enough to realize all these people who are interviewing you right now, they're just making fun of you. And you could tell she's pilled up and whatnot. I don't think there is either, Isaac. I've said the same thing. I mean, I don't think, you guys have to trust me on this one. I've just seen this movie before. I've seen it. These porn girls and OnlyFans girls, they just don't, it just doesn't end well. It just doesn't. Because you could tell from even Content House to now, she's aged a lot. So there'll be a time, maybe she's the hot thing right now, but there will be a time when the attention either goes back to Gilly or someone new, Lady KB or someone new, and then Scarlett's just, okay, we've already interviewed her. And that's when I think the trouble will start. I mean, the trouble's already started, let's be honest, but I hope I'm wrong too, Isaac. I hope it ends great for her. But you can tell she's just a damaged woman. And are we talking about B. Arthur? Hello! I've never met Joe Eater. 5'8", 130. That's not bad, though, TB. Lois is sleeping. But kids were a lot meaner back then. In the mid '80s, because like I said, you had to, if you wanted to say something bad to someone, you had to say it to their fucking face. So Age of Course, she's home with her mom in Wisconsin, better than being in Meads drugged in. I mean, yeah, 100%. But the mom, obviously, I know nothing about the mom, but clearly it hasn't been a great parenting situation so far, because it's led her to this. Like, I'll say this about my parents. They might not have been the most normal people in the world, but they raised me very fucking well. I mean, I grew up in a pit of drugs, booze, underage sex in the parties I was going to, and I'm fine. I would guess that the father, there's some problems there. What? I don't know, because I don't know enough about Scarlett to make that diagnosis, but she never really talks about her dad. And you can tell, like, you can tell where the problems are by the parent people don't talk about. 100%. I got into tons of fights. when I was in grade school. Not so much in high school, because high school, I think, kids mostly grew up out of the bullying, but in grade school, kids were fucking vicious, man. So, I mean, I'm 57, so we get the, yeah, 100% TV. What is normal? Um, so, yeah, but you're 6'3", 290. That's a pretty big boy. So, I hope I'm wrong. I hope she ends up living with her mom and gets back on track. But, that's just time will tell. But, the Dabbleverse is not kind. It's not a great place to go if you're not mentally sane or if you're not, you know, if you're not all there. You're going to get, made fun of. You're going to get bullied. You're going to get, even on the people who want to interview you, they're interviewing you because they know you're an easy mark. So, I mean, when Mr. Kill Everything, who's drunk on stream, and Chad, who's wasted on stream, are giving you life advice, and Kevin's a little buzzed as well. I mean, uh-uh. I mean, TB, I know every generation says my generation was better, but, well, I just feel bad for her because I just, I've lived in LA, the porn capital of the world, and it's probably the OnlyFans capital of the world. And I have a friend of mine who's an OnlyFans model. She reminds me so much. Scarlet reminds me so much of her. Constant drama, coming up to the Comedy Store, trying to fuck this guy because she knew her ex would find out about it and it would drive them nuts. It's just like when, Scarlet was flirting with Karmic. She knew that would get back to Mead. And my prediction is she'll get back with Mead. That's a clearly toxic relationship. But, sometimes toxic finds toxic. And, well, I mean, Zumach is a good guy deep down. I know him probably better than any of you. But he's also down the rabbit hole of the only way he can make money is by being the bad guy and, you know, um, this pro wrestling heel character he's cultivated. And, it's just, that's where the money's at. I mean, look at me. I'm the complete opposite of Chad. That's why I have 33 people in here. Chad would have 330 people in here. But it's something that I just don't want to, I don't want to be a part of. Yeah, 100%. But, that's, I mean, look at the money they made last night. Super chat after super chat after super chat after super chat. And, I just don't want it that bad. So I don't need the money as badly as a lot of people in the Dabbleverse do. So thank you, Hulk Hogan's tights. Everything's allowed here. I mean, the only thing that's not allowed here is the racist stuff. You will be permanently banned from my channel if you do that. So, oh, I didn't know that. I thought Gene Simmons would be the longest tongue in the world, and I'm sure there's someone with a bigger tongue than Gene Simmons. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get the likes and subscriptions up. This won't be quite an hour stream because I have a dinner to go to. It's 8:15 in Santa Monica, so I have to kind of get ready for that. But oh, widest tongue. Okay, sorry about that. I missed. You know, you know, just keep it cool in here. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. We're a small streaming family. It's a common sense stream. What's for dinner? I don't know yet. This place has a great tuna tartare with brown rice and this like hollandaise like sauce that I get every time. It's so good. Thoughts on my LA comment? I'm sorry, TB, I didn't see it. Let me go back. I'm also watching the football game, which is kind of rude, but let me see your LA comments. Let me find it. I didn't see it. Growing up in the 70s and teenage years, oh, 100%, nothing better than. I started to talk about it and then I lost track. No, no, not Dan Tana's. Um, well, go to sleep, Hulk Hogan's ties. I mean, you just had to be here. And it's, my parents told me how great Elvis was. I'm going to tell my nieces and nephews how great Poison and Rat were. Um, I made no money on Inappropriate Earl. I had no sponsorship. Yes, some new names in the chat. I love it. I love it. I'm scared I'll get worms eating raw fish. Hey man, it's my birthday. Can you please? Yeah, I don't do that stuff. Government hobo. TB, can you repeat the comment? I can't. I'm too lazy to be honest with you to scroll up. But actually, because you're a soldier, TB, in the Earl Army, let me thoughts on my LA comment, TB. I only do this for the people I love, and TB is a soldier in the Earl Army. I'm not seeing growing up in the '70s. That's the only one I see, TB. Sorry about that, buddy. Can you just repeat it? I'm sorry. You too, Waver. Thank you very much. You guys are a cool group to have in here. We'll go about another, let's say, 5 minutes. And then I got to get ready, baby. I also have to take Lois for a walk. What's your stream about? My stream is about everything, nothing, and at the same time, it's really what you guys want the stream to be about. Poison, not a great band in the studio, but they lied. They sold the look. I mean, CC DeVille was a classically trained guitar player, but there's no fucking money in playing that shit. So, I mean, I don't think most of the public could name the top golfer in the world right now. I mean, Rory McIlroy, maybe, Shambo, but how many people could name those two guys? I mean, I'm a bit of a golf snob or fan or whatever you want to call me, so. You know. Scott, see, I had no idea how Scott Schaff is. Well, I don't know what you're doing in this stream then, brother. What up, CC Motion? In the house. Earl Skakel live. 4 wild finishes in the 4 playoff games. So it's been a great, and you can tell this game's going to go down to the wire. With the win, Chargers play at number 1 Broncos. Patriots would have the winner. The Steelers. Yeah, this place is restricted, Wang, so don't tell them you're Jewish. Okay, fine. It's also a great line in The White Shadow when Coach Reeves tells Salami this place is restricted, and he's like, what do you mean, you got to wear a girdle? We're not going to get into that. See, unlike most people, I don't tell people about my life in here. Personal, my female life. Now when I had my fiance, she obviously co-hosted with me about 10 episodes of Inappropriate Earl. We were in some, mostly her TikTok videos, but, and people were mean to her then. I mean, listen, as much as I dislike her as a person right now, she was hot, was hot. I haven't seen her in 3.5 years. And people telling her she's ugly and shit. So I'm never going to let any girl I'm dating, even if I'm just fucking, you guys will never know about her. Golf is I gotta say, if there's anything that comes close to coming, it's the perfect golf shot. Well, I don't know what she's doing, to be honest with you, because I don't go on her social media at all. So I can guarantee you this much: she ain't eating Dan Tana's anymore. In LA, we were in on it, on the fringes of it, where peeps only heard. Yeah, 100%. I mean, in LA, I can't agree with that anymore, DB. I mean, LA was the groundbreaking city for everything. No, I'm good. I have no interest. Um, you might not be off on that, fornicate. Let's just say that, or maybe I've already done that. No, she is. I have no problem saying that she's a looker. I mean, looked like, I mean, the last when we were dating, of course I don't know what she looks like now, but I mean when we were dating, she looked like a younger, hotter version of Miley Cyrus. So yeah, R.I.P. Dantana. The actual Dantana did die. So that's kind of sad, but it's all good. Yeah, I do voiceover work. EA Sports. It's in the game. Um, I can take a good reb in there. So, you know, it's all good. You know, I mean, I've dated a few good-looking women in my time, and she was definitely one of the better ones. That's for sure. So, a few more minutes, guys, and then let's hit the like and subscribe button. Oh yeah, I mean that's why I'm such a good person around celebrities. Like I don't get starstruck. I mean, I was from the age of I don't know, 8 years old. I was around Harry Nilsson, one of the greatest songwriters, maybe the greatest songwriter ever. I was in his house multiple times. I saw O.J. Simpson jogging in my neighborhood, Stallone jogging in my neighborhood, Kareem jogging in my neighborhood. Barry Manilow lived not next door to us, but down the road from us. Elvis, Fat Elvis, was my neighbor. Um, Stella Stevens, who isn't a big celebrity to younger people, but like she was a pretty big celebrity back in the day. So, yeah, I mean, my dad used to be drinking partners with Harry Nilsson. So, no, thank you, Easy. Hit the like and subscribe button. I mean, I just feel like do I think I could get a numbers pop if I had Scarlet on? I'm sure I could. I'm sure if I had Scarlet on this stream right now, I'd probably have 200 to 300 people. I'm just not interested. This stream really is about everything and nothing at the same time. So, am I doing it the right way? Probably not, but I'm doing it in a way that I enjoy. Um, you know, I'm doing it in a way that hopefully at some point the algorithm will crack. Yeah, I mean, my dad was had Hershey bars in his bag for months before he ate them. That is a photo of Kiss during the Revenge era. And I just, even going to lunch with my dad at the Bel Air Hotel, Chick Hearn came over to our table because my dad was like an icon in that West LA Bel Air area. So, I mean, my dad played golf with Jerry West. So I don't believe I ever played with Jerry West, but I got to meet him in the grill room at Bel Air. I remember one time my dad had Christopher Lee, the actor, sat with us. He was a pretty big deal in the 70s. Had dinner once with Hank Stram. So that's why I'm not really impressed with so and so has more Patreon members than me. So, all right, 3-3. I mean, this is a good game. Should be a hell of a second half. Unfortunately, I'll be at dinner, but I believe this place has TVs. Um, yeah, I mean, Chick Hearn was like, I mean, I'm lucky in even that regard. I mean, look at the announcers I grew up with, and me and TB in LA. We had Chick Hearn for basketball, Vin Scully for Dodger baseball, and Bob Miller, who's severely underrated as an announcer. But that's just because before Gretzky, no one really cared about hockey that much in in Los Angeles. EA Sports. It's in the refrigerator. I mean, the Chargers, they didn't have a lot of fucking fans in San Diego, to be honest with you. I mean, when I went to the few Steeler games when they played in San Diego, it was a Steeler home game. So I do think that it's a weird, they're just a weird fan base. I mean, I don't think LA's really adopted the Chargers or the Rams. I mean, maybe a little bit of the Rams more than the Chargers because they were here, actually here in LA, but before they went to Anaheim and then came back. I definitely have some great stories that I could probably never tell. Black Blues, I appreciate that, and I mean, it's probably the stories are probably geared more toward a one-man show versus a stand-up set. Yeah, I mean, but that the Chargers, I think will always viewed as, oh, that's the team from San Diego we adopted. I mean, Justin Herbert he's in a few commercials out here, but you can't name another Charger. Well, I mean, Rodgers, I think he's got one more run in him. He's not the problem. And there's even talking of bringing him back next year, which I got to be honest with you, I wouldn't be against. I mean, the guy can still throw the ball. Whoa. His problem is, the offensive line is a little wonky. Yeah, that was a nice run. I mean, what can you do there? I can do some Lurch impressions for money. I mean, Baby Doll, I've done a 50-minute stream for no money. I just can't, do Lurch impressions for no money. I mean, if you have it's not an official rule, but, if you have a request, you got to show me the money, honey. But since you're new here, I'll do one Lurch impression for you. I probably shouldn't, because then someone else will, hey, why don't you do this impression and do that impression? Before you know it, I got an hour stream with no money. You rang. See, there you go. Well, it sucks for me because I'm broke too, doing an hour stream for no money, honey. So, too late. I already did it. I'm going to do it again just because you told me not to do it. You rang. All good fun, Congress. Hit the like and subscribe button since I gave you 2 free Lurch impressions. Earl Skakel in the house. We're going to go to 52 minutes. Don't worry about it. 3 original LA teams are the Chargers. A-Far Toast, $5. See, A-Fat Toast gets it. He gets it. Mama, be cool, please. Mama, be cool, please. Mama, be cool, please. Mama, be cool, please. The thing. Addams Family was my jam as a child. And actually in grade school, I was so big. One more minute, guys. That my nickname was Lurch, because I kind of looked like Lurch. You rang. Earl Skakel live in the house. You guys have been very good to me. I appreciate it. Thank you for the financial tip. Unnecessary, but appreciated. Usually I like to do an hour. Yeah, I mean, $5 super tips give you a little bit more. Not super tips. I'm not in the Melton system. I'll take the 30% YouTube cut. Yes, the Munsters did have cooler cars. That's a fact, Jack. So I love you all. I don't know if I'll do a late night stream tonight. Is Earl Skakel? It's actually Earl Skakel, not Shakel. Am I a working actor? I mean, am I Tommy Lee Jones? No, but I am a working actor. I'm more working in the animation world, but, yes, I am a working actor. I love you guys. Might do a late night stream tonight. Might not. I don't know. Earl Skakel, over and out.